I'm giving a Bible lesson on soft hands. So, before I start, I want to pray because I am very nervous. Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Lord, just please take this nervousness away from me. Just be with what I have to say. Please help it to help in any way you can, Lord. Please be with anybody else who might have to give a Bible lesson today or anything else, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so if you want to, you can turn to Proverbs 15:1. That's what I'm going to go to first. And it says in Proverbs 15:1, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." So I said my title was a soft answer, and the first part of this verse says, "Soft answer turns away wrath." Now, I've been carrying this pillow around since I got here, so people have probably been like, "Why is this kid wrong with him? Does he sleep a lot?" No, I did not bring this pillow because I'm nervous or because I might pass out and fall. No. I brought it for my illustration. This ball is going to, it says in the part, soft answer turns away wrath. This ball is going to be my wrath. So when my wrath gets thrown to the ground, bounces back up to me, and it keeps bouncing every time I get angry, it just keeps going back. But it says the soft answer turns away wrath. So this is going to be my soft answer. I'm going to say this is my, everyone can go. I'm going to say, that's my, y'all probably can't see it. My soft answer turns away wrath. This is going to be my Bible reading, my time with the Lord. But every time I'm upset, I'm sitting here. That's my wrath just going back up, back up, back up. But when I come to my Bible reading or spending my time with the Lord, it says the soft answer will turn away that wrath, or the soft answer can stop the wrath, like I'm hoping my illustration works like it did earlier. So when my wrath comes, it comes straight back up to me pretty much. It does a pretty good bounce, it's a solid bounce. But when I come to my soft answer, and my wrath stops right with the soft answer. I mean, it bounces a little bit, but not enough to come back to like that. So, but a soft answer also means when you're sitting here with a friend, and you're sitting here and you're talking, you're like, "Hey man," and then they say something. It's never you that says something, it's always the other person that says something. So they say something, and you're kind of like, "I don't like how you said that," and your wrath starts going. You're going at it. And your wrath is going, and you're like, "I really don't like how you said that. I feel like I can get back at you right now." But then you're like, "What would the Lord do?" And your wrath's going, and you're like, "What would the Lord do?" And you're like, "That's soft." Oh man, soft answer turned away. Soft answer turned away the wrath, and you're like, "Well, now that I thought what the Lord would do in my situation, hey, I know that wrath, it's bubbling up inside me. It's like a boiling pot of water, and I want to just explode like a volcano. But when I think what God would do, my wrath is stopped right in its tracks. Because nobody really likes to be talked to meanly. I mean, sometimes you get talked to meanly. My mom always used to say, it takes two to argue, but it also only takes one to stop the argument. So nobody really likes to be talked to meanly in any situation of their life. If you're doing your job and your boss comes up to you and starts yelling in your face and you don't even know what you're getting yelled at for, you don't like that. Everybody likes someone when you're getting punished. You don't like your mom or dad just yelling in your face saying, you guys, when they come up to you and they correct you softly, you still get the whooping, but they correct you kindly. They don't come up to you and start saying, "What in the world's wrong with you?" Start beating you and yelling at you, and you're like, and then they go, "Have you eaten?" I'm just kidding. This is not so funny. But my first point is, how would you like to be talked to? Like all that I was saying, the soft answer will be turned away no matter what you do. You could be talking to your friend, and this time you start it, and then your friend gets mad, and his wrath starts going, and you all start going at it, and you're like, "Dude, what am I doing?" And then you think, "Okay, I'm going to insert, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said what I said to start this, I hope you forgive me." And then all of a sudden this goes from this, and the ball rolls away, and your wrath is gone, and it doesn't have to worry about it. That would actually work pretty perfect, because I didn't need to use it anymore. So, but my second point is, what does God really think about wrath? So if you want to, you can turn to James 1. James 1, I'm going to start in 19, but I'm really going to focus on verse 20. So James 1:19, it says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God." But first verse 19, you heard slow to speak and slow to wrath. You don't want to be that Italian person that's quick to wrath and he's going off a temper tantrum like no tomorrow. And you want to be that something happens to you and you're like, take a deep breath and you're like, it's okay, I forgive you. I know you didn't mean it. I'm a great guy and everybody loves me, but I know you didn't mean it. And then it says in verse 20, "For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God." As you can see there, it says, the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. So it says, when you're upset and your wrath is going everywhere and you're blowing up on everybody you see and you're just having a bad day and you don't want to talk to nobody, you don't want to look at nobody, you just want to go to sleep, pretty much. It says that wrath pretty much profits God nothing. On a day you could be out soul winning and visiting and leading people to Christ saying, hey man, God died for you and He loves you. You're no. I don't want to talk to you. I hate everybody's lives. And you're walking away from everything. And you pretty much, you are not physically asleep, you are spiritually asleep or spiritually dead. You don't care about what could happen to anybody that day. You could care if your your absolute best friend got punched in the face. You'd be like, oh, your nose is bleeding. Walk off. So, God obviously doesn't like when we are spiritually dead. So, what I'm trying to really get to is you don't want to count for nothing in the eyes of God. When you are in the eyes of God, you want to be counted for. You want to be like Job. Look at Job. He's perfect. He's all this. And then you want the devil to have to try and get you to be all perfect. But when God looks at you, you're all that and more. He says, man, this is the guy that I want every Christian to have a poster of on his wall. This is the dude. And I've heard people do it all the time. Say, why do people put basketball players on their wall and not the man of the faith? Why don't they put Jeff Fugit, all these pastors, Mickey Carter, Rex Carringer, all these pastors that are great preachers on their wall? And they don't do it, but your wrath and envy just starts bubbling up, and all that ruins it. And so make sure you speak softly and not harsh to people. And that's pretty much all I got. So I'm going to pray, and then I'm getting off the stick. So let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day, and for giving us. Please be with this little thing I gave. Please help it in any way it can help, Lord. And I know you can make it do whatever you need.